The highway stretched through the dark forest like the pulsing vein of a mysterious realm. The night sky, shrouded in clouds, only occasionally allowed pale moonbeams to penetrate the dense foliage. In the darkness, every rustle seemed an invitation to night. At the edge of the highway, where the trees parted to let travelers through, stood a woman. She was dressed in something akin to a black dress, blending seamlessly with the night's darkness. Her hair was long and motionless, as if the waves of time had frozen. Her eyes were dark, devoid of any human warmth. She was a witch, an essence of evil born from the darkness. But for those who found themselves on this stretch of highway in the night, she was not just a frightening myth, but a real threat. The witch in black lured those who were too brave or reckless to pass by. She was a predator whose gift was deception and whose aim was human souls. From the darkness of the forest, on the border between light and shadow, a traveler slowly approached. He was young and brave, despite the warnings of something ominous roaming these parts. His car was abandoned on the shoulder, and he walked on foot, attempting to reach the nearest town. When he saw the woman in black, his heart froze in his chest. But something about her drew him in, like a magnet, and he couldn't resist getting closer. She smiled, but this smile lacked warmth, like the moon's reflection in a mirror. "Young man," her voice sounded, a whisper of pure evil. "Are you lost?" He felt her words pierce his mind like a knife's edge. But instead of looking away, he continued to meet her gaze. "Yes, I am lost," he admitted, unable to resist her power. "I need to get to the nearest town." Her smile widened, but there was something unnatural, something ominous about it. "I can help you," she said, her voice like the song of sirens. "Follow me." He followed her, as if hypnotized, through the thicket of trees, deeper and deeper into the dark forest. His mind was shrouded in darkness, unable to even consider that this might be a trap. As they ventured deeper into the woods, he began to notice strange sounds around him. Whispers, rustles, the crunch of twigs underfoot. But he paid them no heed, for his attention was completely consumed by the woman in black, who walked ahead of him like a guide into the realm of darkness. Finally, they emerged into a small clearing, bathed in moonlight seeping through the canopy. The woman in black turned to him, her eyes gleaming in the darkness. "You are far from your path," she whispered. "Now you belong to me." He tried to scream, but his voice was drowned out in the darkness of the forest. In that moment, he realized he had become a victim, lured into the trap of this sinister witch. With a dark laugh, she raised her hands, and from the shadows around them, figures began to emerge, shadows, distorted shapes of those who had fallen into the clutches of this dark entity. He understood then that his fate had been sealed from the moment he saw the woman in black at the edge of the highway.